Kindly subscribe to YouTube channel and follow on Facebook page at Dr. Zabby's Talk Show.
Wà nílé lóko lẹ́yìn òdì mo kí wá ipá kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí mo kẹ́ ìyá mo kẹ́ bàbá mo kẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mo kẹ́ àbúrò. Quick one. Èwo la tún ní ká gbé yẹ̀wò lọ́jọ́ títí òní. Ó kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀. Ara mi ò rí rí. Mo rórí ológbò látẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ bọ́n ṣe ń sọ nìyẹn. Ara náà má lóhun àrà ọ̀tọ̀. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá a máa nítẹ́lọ́rùn. Ọmọ Yorùbá a nítẹ́lọ́rùn torí pé kí ni tó bá jẹ́ pé a nítẹ́lọ́rùn ni. So complain. Báwo tiẹ̀ ni mo ṣe débi tí mo wà yìí náà? Mo ṣe workout ni. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ṣe mọ̀ wípé weather ó ti ń wà òkè nínú UK wa níbí bá. Kí ni déètì ni? Èyí ni 18th of March 2025. Mo wà ní Millennium Bridge ní ibo ni ẹ bá mi fi sínú comment section ẹ jẹ́ kí n jẹ́ kẹ́ iwájú náà. Mo wà ní Millennium Bridge níbo ni? Ṣé Amẹ́ríkà ni? Ṣé UK ni? Ṣé ní Ìṣàgámù ni? Ṣé Lagos State ni? Ẹ bá wa fi sínú comment section. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo àwọn ibi tí mo wà yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo, mo rí pé àwọn tí wọ́n bá mọ Millennium Bridge yẹn wọ́n ti máa mọ àdúgbò ibi tí mo wà. Àdúgbò ni mo wà náà. Àdúgbò ni mo wà. Mo kàn wá ibi báyìí sí má jẹ́ kí n sọ dé lẹ́nu torí àwọn nǹkan tá fẹ́ sọ lọ́jọ́ títí òní. A ní kò fẹ́ dà, kò ń ṣe wípé ó máa da èpè kọ́, kò lè da. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá tá à ń complain wípé ẹ jẹ́ kí bàbá wa, 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 ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe é. Bàbá wa màdé wa ti ṣe báyìí sìn. A dẹ̀ ti wá rí ìdánilójú wípé lótìtọ́ àti òdodo àwa Yorùbá àti àwa ọmọ Nàìjíríà àwa là ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn. Àwa gangan lè kú ẹ̀dá. Àwa gangan là ń dá nǹkan tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ là ń dá sílẹ̀. Mo máa mú ẹ̀rí wá fún gbogbo wa o. Fídíò wà níbí báyìí tí mo máa play fún wa tí gbogbo wa tá máa jọ fojú rí. Bọ̀ kó tó di pé a lọ sínú fídíò yẹn torí ó ń ka gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ọmọ Yorùbá, ọmọ Nàìjíríà, irọ́ ò mà dáa. Ní ìgbà tó tẹnu bọ̀rọ̀ tó ń kanu bọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe and so complain náà lẹ́sìn ń complain. Bọ̀ níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wà, mo mọ̀ wípé ibi tọ́rọ̀ èdè lọ́wọ́ báyìí tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni wípé àjò lè dàbí ilé. Àwọn èèyàn ti ń yí padà. Wọ́n ní àjò, wọ́n lòun gangan. Because ibi tó bá ti wà comfortable, ibi tó bá ti ní tí security bá wà, ibi tó ti wà tó jẹ́ wípé owó oṣù ẹ̀wọ̀n fi dùn ẹ́, ibi tó ti wà tó jẹ́ wípé owó tax tó ń yọ nínú owó iṣẹ́ orí nǹkan tó ń fi ń ṣe. Ẹ wo àgbègbè ibi tá a wà yìí nsìn. Ẹ wo àgbègbè ibi tá a wà yìí. Àwọn nǹkan wo àgbègbè tá a wà yìí? Àgbègbè tá a wà yìí. Bóyá àtújọ màá tún mú wa rìn díẹ̀. Torí pé kí ni? Kí lè tó mọ́ báyìí? Àwọn kan tó jẹ́ cleaner. Wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ wọn torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn máa rówó àwọn gbà. Àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn ní Nàìjíríà. Mo rò pé máa ti rí fídíò yẹn. Mo wá tún lò nínú fídíò yìí. Ìyẹn náà bọ́ síta. Ó ké gbàǹjarè. Ó lè gbà wá o. Ẹ gbà wá o. Ẹ rà wá kalẹ̀. ẹ má má ìdìmúra mi lúkúlúkú bá ń tàṣe ni òtútù náà dẹ̀ wá fi bẹ́ẹ̀ náà sí o mo rò pé òtútù máa wà ní fún wọ́ọ̀ mo ní kí n kásáré lọ ṣe exercise torí pé kí ni mo wọ̀ fún lọ́jọ́ títí òní tó bá dẹ̀ ti wá off bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wá kàn wo wípé kí ló lè ṣe tó máa tí brain ẹ tó máa fi tínú ẹ tíwọ náà lè fi mú inú ara ẹ dùn ara nǹkan tí o lè fi mú inú ara ẹ dùn náà ni pé tí nice weather bá wà báyìí kò sí wípé àwọn ibì kan wà o nínú ìlú òyìnbó tá a wà yìí o àwọn area kan wà tó jẹ́ pé tó bá gbé bàgẹ́ sọ́wọ́ kò save o tí wọ́n máa ń sọ kákàkiri gan nínú news gan especially tó bá ti dìgbà summer àwọn ibì kan wà ní àwọn ibì kan wà ní àwọn area àwọn ibì kan ṣáà ẹ má jẹ́ kí n ta orúkọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọbìnrin arábìnrin tó bọ́ta tó ní Èkó ń rùn ṣé irọ́ ló pa ṣé kò rùn ṣé irọ́ ló pa ṣé Èkó wéǹjẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣé kò rùn ṣó parọ́ mọ́ Èkó ni ṣó parọ́ mọ́ Èkó wípé Èkó ń rùn ni níbi tí èmi àti yín tajọ wà yìí torí àjọ wà ń bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tẹ̀bíkíbi tẹ́ bá ti ń wò mí ní Millennium Bridge ní bíbá ní Newcastle kò sí ni bá ṣe jọ wà yìí 1 o'clock lóru ọjọ́ tí bá gba bí kọjá tí mi ò bá gbé mọ́tò jáde tó jẹ́ wípé bóyá mo lọ fún work nírú time yẹn màá fi hàn yín màá wá fi ọ̀nà ibi tí mo gbà ká tó dérú bíbá ẹ̀ màá fi hàn yín kò ń ṣe wípé kò sí kò yé yín sìn ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ìkan láàárín 100 ni ẹyọ kan láàárín 100 ni ó yàtọ̀ sí ìlú ibi tí a ti máa gbé fídíò yìí wá kẹ́ wá gbọ́ àwọn nǹkan oríṣiríṣi tó sọ wípé ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo wa pátápátá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa alábòsí alájẹsẹ́ òun ni wá náà tí bá tún wá ní kí wá lọ gàràgà sí orí another video tí mo fẹ́ mú wá lẹ́yìn eléyìí ó máa jẹ́ fídíò méjì tó bá wo fídíò kejì yẹn tán o ò lè mọ nǹkan tí à ń sọ akíṣe Sunday Igboho ikú kú oríire àṣé unknown soldier tán ni ṣe bóun ló lọ bá lọ́ lọ jí Chief Sunday Igboho mọ́ ọ̀hún tí wọ́n ń ṣe unknown soldier ìgbà tá a máa ṣebí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ unknown soldier lápè wọn bò nísìnyí ọ̀hún wá ń ṣe unknown soldier understand sí pé because wọ́n sọ ibi tán ti wá wọ́n parade wọn àwọn Lady K and Co àti gbogbo wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kọ́lọ̀ ń bá wa ṣe dáadáa fún wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwa Ìṣàgámù ṣe máa ń sọ wípé orí Ṣàgámù ẹ̀wà á gbé wa bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni orí Ṣàgámù náà gbogbo alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá á gbé gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń fara ṣiṣẹ́ àti ẹ̀yin tí ẹ lọ sí Àbújá nígbà náà ní ọ̀hún a mọ̀ wípé ojú ẹni máa là ó yí dandan kó rí nǹkan wí òun náà ni nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tó jẹ́ nínú àwọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ àwọn eléyìí fídíò tí mo fẹ́ gbé wá yìí ọ̀nà sójà kan tún ni wọ́n tún mọ sójà bí tó tún wá jẹ́ ìyẹn lẹ fi mọ̀ wípé tá bá wo ọ̀rọ̀ náà báyìí wípé a ti wọ one chance ewu ń bẹ lóko ló ń gẹ́ fúnra rẹ̀ ewu ni tó bá jẹ́ wípé ẹni tó bá gbọ́n kò yé yín sìn ẹni tó bá gbọ́n tó bá ní ọmọ ní Nàìjíríà nísìn tó bá ní tọ́lọ́run bá bàṣírí ẹ̀ tó bá lágbára ẹ̀ láti lè ṣe ni ìlú yẹn ti dé ojú ẹ̀ débi wípé o lè ní kọ́mọ yẹn kó tẹ̀síwájú. Àwọn tó wà ní Côte d'Ivoire tó ń wà ní gbogbo Africa country kán bá pe 1000 kán pè wọ́n kalẹ̀ báyìí wípé ta ló fẹ́ wá sí Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí, á lóun ò fẹ́ wá, òun ò fẹ́ ṣe kí ni, òun ò fẹ́ wá. Àwọn tán wà nílé tí èmi bá lówó màá ní kán lọ kún wọn ni, torí wípé a máa débẹ̀ o, bọ̀ mi ò tí ì rí fìrìfìrì ẹ̀. Àwa èèyàn tá wà ńlẹ̀ àti ìpọ̀ tó. Àwọn èèyàn tó wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ sókè ọ̀n ní ìgboyà yẹn láti lè sọ wípé alẹ́ pín wá sẹ̀. Tí nǹkan yìí ò bá ṣe é ṣe, ẹ jẹ́ kó ní kálukú lọ gẹ́gẹ́ báwa ṣe sọ. Ìyẹn ló fi jẹ́ wípé mi ò tí ì rí àmì ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí wípé nǹkan yìí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ìbọn ẹ má gbàgbé gẹ́gẹ́ bí mi ṣe máa ń sọ wípé mo dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Tó bá lọ wo fídíò mi, tó bá lọ wo àwọn videos tí mo ti ṣe sẹ́yìn tàbí èyí náà tí máa tún ṣe later náà, mo máa ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kan, mo máa ń lo gbólóhùn kan wípé àsìkò wo ni èmi ò mọ̀ o, àkókò wo ni èmi ò mọ̀ o, bọ̀ kí lèmi mọ̀, mo mọ̀ wípé ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀, mo mọ̀ wípé ó máa ṣe kí ni, mo mọ̀ wípé ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀, bọ̀ mi ò mọ̀ àkókò, mi ò mọ̀ ìgbà. Ìwọ tó bá gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi dáadáa bá mi fílẹ̀ nínú comment section. Mi ò rò pé mo lè ṣe program 2 mẹ́ta kó jẹ́ pé wáyà mi ò ní sọ nínú ẹ̀. À ń gbìyànjú ni, ẹ̀dá ń gbìyànjú ni, kọ́lọ́hun kó wá dé gbìyànjú wa ládé. Bọ̀ ẹni tí ò bá tó ní náà tó bá ń dènà dé ni àjẹkù ìyà ló máa jẹ. Àwọn pípù yìí burú, àwọn pípù yìí burú o. Àwọn ọ̀nà sójà tí mo wá ń sọ ní ilẹ̀ tó ibi tó ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Ìyà yìí ṣe kí ni, èmi ò gbọ́rú àrírú eléyìí rí afíndẹ́rùbọ lọ́rọ̀ ní èyí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí tó jẹ́ wípé àwọn soldiers wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ sínú ọ́fíìsì. Nígbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ rí fídíò yẹn, ńṣe ni mo kọ́kọ́ wò wípé in short mo delete ẹ̀ ni, because mi ò lè figure out, explain nǹkan kan síbẹ̀, ṣàlàyé nǹkan kan síbẹ̀. Mo kàn rí bọ́n ṣe ń ran fáńdù tó ń wọ gbogbo bóyá offices ni bóyá inú ilé ni, I don't really know, sọ anything bẹ́ẹ̀. But nígbà tí mo wá rí ní news tí mo rí a whole complete video yẹn, mo wò pé oh my God. Tó bó tí àwọn Faransé bá sọ wípé c'est fini, ṣe kí ni, c'est fini, ó ti ṣe kí ni, ó ti tán. Níṣẹ́ ló dàbí pé kí n máa pọ̀ àwọn nǹkan tó wà nínú mi, kí n máa pọ̀ lọ, but láì má gbára wa ní àkókò. Ẹni yìí tí máa gbé fídíò rẹ̀ wá lẹ́lẹ́kejì yìí, àwọn ọ̀nà sójà ká kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ interview tán ṣe ná. Ẹni tí máa wá gbé fídíò ẹ̀ wá lẹ́lẹ́kejì yìí, bóyá èpèlé máa ṣẹ́ fún ni o, bóyá àdúrà ni o, èmi ò mọ̀, bóyá fílẹ̀ nínú comment section. Ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ ti wà, bọ̀ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run wípé èmi àti yín à sí nínú àwọn tó ń ta ìran wa sóko ẹrú. Yes, ìwọ tó bá nígbàgbọ́ wípé ká kúrò nínú oko ẹrú yìí tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé o campaign fáwọn olóṣèlú o excuse me, tó o dẹ̀ gbẹ̀yìn gbẹbọjẹ́, tó o dalẹ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá, tí o fi tọ́ dúdú sínú tó mú funfun or whatever tó tú jáde, mo máa ń sọ wípé ojú agbèwá kò ní gbé ọ̀dàlẹ̀. Ìwọ tó bá fẹ́ ṣe olóṣèlú, èmi dúró lórí nǹkan kan. Tí n bá fẹ́ ṣe olóṣèlú, kò sẹ́ni tó lè mú mi sí. Mo máa sọ ni wípé mo ti rí nǹkan tó ń ṣe o, wípé mo fẹ́ campaign fún olóṣèlú. Kò ń ṣe wípé mo máa gbẹ̀yìn máa gbẹbọ jẹ́. Tí n bá fẹ́ jẹ́ Ọ̀ṣáká máa jẹ́ Ọ̀ṣáká ni. Tí n bá dẹ̀ ti rí wípé àwọn ibì kan wà tí mo rí wípé àbòsí ti wà ń bẹ̀, máa kó bàtà mi tí máa gbọ̀n fẹ́lẹ́fẹ́lẹ́ báyìí ni, máa pìkì rèsì mi. Ìyá mi, bàbá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi, nǹkan bẹ, ọ̀nà àwa Yorùbá, ọ̀nà wa jìn number 1. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti bàjẹ́ o. Kò wá sẹ́ni tá a lè pè, kò wá sẹ́ni tá a fojú jọ ju pé kí ni èyí tó bá lè tètè máa sá lọ. Advice tèmi ni o, wọ́n bá ti wà lérí àyín torí pé kí ni àmọ́ kí la fẹ́ wá ṣe báyìí. Amẹ́ríkà gan, àwọn gan ń bára wọn jà. Briti gógán kò rí tèèyàn rò. Áfíríkà gan, wọ́n wá kó wa sínú apẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí, wọ́n wá jù wá sínú. Ẹ jẹ́ n fi wọ̀n wá. Wọ́n kó wa sínú apẹ̀rẹ̀. Ṣé mọ̀ pé tán bá fẹ́ mú ẹja, wọ́n wá mú ẹja yẹn, á mú ìwọ̀ tán fi máa ń pa ẹja. Ṣé mọ̀ pé tán bá da ìwọ̀ yẹn, wọ́n bá dà sínú omi, wọ́n bá dà sínú odò báyìí, á wá mú ìwọ̀ yẹn máa fi wá kó ẹja. Ṣé mọ̀ pé tí ìwọ̀ bá ti wà nínú odò, kò sí ẹja yẹn ò lágbára mọ́. Àwọn náà máa wá ṣe bó bá ṣe wù wọ́n náà máa ṣe ṣe. Ìyá mi, bàbá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi bá ṣe wà nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà nìyẹn ń sìn. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká parọ́ fúnra wa. A ti wà nínú net tán fi ń kó ẹja. Òun la wà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Kò wá sí o èèyàn kankan tó lè gbà wá. Tàbí ẹ gbọ́ mi yé. Kò sí èèyàn kankan tó lè gbà wá bí òun ṣe wípé níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí dé, àyàfi tí a bá gbára wa sílẹ̀ fúnra wa. Òun ló kù báyìí. Fi ká gbára wa sílẹ̀ fúnra wa. Òun ló kù báyìí. Ìyá mi, bàbá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi. Báwo la ṣe lè gbára wa sílẹ̀ fúnra wa? Ká pọ̀, ká dẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sókè, ká dẹ̀ máa lọ́gun yẹn. Tó bá pẹ́ tó bá yá, ẹlẹ́hàá tàbí ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ àdọ̀yọ̀, ariwo ẹ̀ ló máa pọ̀. Torí ẹ̀ ni mo sọ wípé èmi ò mọ̀ ṣé sìn ni, ṣọ́jọ́ iwájú ni, ṣé gbà kan ni. Ẹ máa rí wípé tèmi ò jọ tàná ò jọ títí òní. Àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ sókè tó ń tì ní gboyà láti sọ wípé ẹ pín wa. A jẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwa tá lè gbójú jáde, tá lè sọ wípé àníyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù, ẹ pín wa sẹ́ẹ̀ orí ibi tí a fẹ́ dúró lé lórí nìyí. Ní agbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, ojú òní ti èmi àti yín, torí mi ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí fídíò yìí ó ti gùn already ná, but mi ò wá ní fídíò tí màá gbé wá sí, mi ò ní jẹ́ kó gùn rẹpẹtẹ so that mi ò ní lè gbà yín lákòókò. Ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ lè ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti lè bá wa pín, láti lè fi kọ́mẹ̀ntì ti yín sílẹ̀. Ṣé mọ̀ wípé ká wá ṣe program, ká wá máa rí kọ́mẹ̀ntì bíi 2 3 kò dá tó. Kò dáa tó. Bí òjú bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ tiẹ̀ kí wa, bí òjú kẹ́ ṣe thank you, bí òjú kẹ́ ṣe it's not enough, ẹ tú jára mọ́, kẹ́yìn náà tiẹ̀ kẹ́ contribute. Ó dáa, ó necessary, ó dáa kẹ́ tún like ẹ̀ náà. Ara wípé a jọ ń ṣe nǹkan yìí náà nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní torí bá yá tọkùn tàbí bóyá orí máa wú ni. Mo mọ̀wé yẹn, mi kàn fẹ́ sọ ń sìn, máa tún máa sọ lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Ẹ ti mọ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, ojú òní ti èmi àti yín. Now ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé àwọn fídíò náà wá ká jọ fojú ayọ̀, ká jọ fi wò ó. God bless you. Ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ.
Of Ikeja Electric Distribution Company by armed personnel of the Nigerian Air Force over disconnection of power due to 4 billion naira debt, as Eco-Disco Distribution Company is alleging the invasion of its Badagry office by men of the Nigerian Army. We have with us in the studio MD and CEO of the Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors. He is also the spokesman of all the discos. Welcome with us to the show, Otuba Sunday Oduto.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Before we go into the incident of the Ikeja electric challenges, tell us exactly what happened at the Eco Electric Badagry office, and what are your thoughts on this? We'd like to be.
Thank you very much. The incident of Ikeja happened on the 6th of March. But on the 14th of March, and before the 14th of March, the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, they were doing an upgrade. They've been doing upgrades all over the country, in Lagos State, in the Badagry area, specifically in Agbara Industrial Estate. They were doing an upgrade and they told us. Then we notified all our customers about load shedding, that there will be limited supply of electricity while the upgrade was on. And in the case of Nigerian Army, 15 Field Engineers Regiment, Topo Badagry, we informed their commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel S. Lawan, and we did all of this in writing. So everybody knew there was an upgrade, everybody knew there would not be enough supply. Not that there was no supply at all, but there was not enough supply. While that was going on the 14th of March, at exactly 1 a.m. in the middle of the night, men of Nigerian Army from that 15 Field Engineers Regiment, Topo, went to the Eko-Disco injection substation in Badagry. That injection substation is the place from where we switch lights on and off. We receive light from TCN and send it to our customers. There they met two of our staff, the DSO, which is the person in charge of distribution there, and a security man. Then they started beating them up for no reason. They abducted them in the middle of the night, took them to their barracks, inflicted injuries on them.
Wow.
And funny enough, after beating them, after doing all of that, they then bundled them into their Land Rover again, brought them back to their office, dumped them there, and then left. That was when we got the news. Now, my fear is that once nothing has been done to Air Vice Marshal A.K. Ademulegun of Ikeja Air Force Base and the base commander is the gentleman called Air Commodore Umar. Air Commodore Umar, personally, the base commander at Ikeja, personally supervised the torture and beating of our staff, our driver that they took to their base, 16 of them. The reason why we know it was him was because on the same day that they invaded Ikeja Electric, they came back in the evening on a so-called peace mission to assess the damages caused by their men. And when they came, led by Air Vice Marshal A.K. Ademulegun, the drivers that were beaten in the morning in their premises, that were tortured, then pointed at that
base commander,
Umar, and said, this is the man that asked them to beat us and torture us. The same person came and sat down, ran the table with the chairman and management of Ikeja Electric. Now, this act of impunity must stop. And the reason why we call out the president, the national security advisor, the chief of air staff, in fact, in the case of the chief of air staff, every single letter that we wrote to the air officer commanding at Ikeja Air Force Base, we copied the chief of staff. He did not reply us. The chief of staff ignored everything regarding the debt of 4.3 billion. And since then, up to this morning, nothing has been done. Umar is still there as the base commander at Ikeja Air Force Base. Air Vice Marshal A.K. Ademulegun is still there at the Ikeja Air Force Base. And I'm happy we have a video showing his men, including one person in blue beret who was their commander on that day. I was there at Ikeja. And I just thank God because I was in front of MITV. I was told to cross the road into Ikeja when I saw trucks and they were scaling the fence. Even they had the female personnel among them scaling the perimeter fence. That was why I stood outside, who were taking video from afar. Thank God they took away the video, they destroyed all the CCTV cameras, took away all the
controls, hard drives.
Yes. But thank God, one of those databases that they did not see is what gave us access to what you can see on the screen. And you can see how they were beating an innocent staff on the corridor. And you can see all their faces. A few of them even covered their faces.
Otumba,
so I'm really scared.
Some people
I'm really scared.
Online.
And they've been threatening me as a person. They've been threatening me. And this is why I'm saying in a civil society, unless the political leaders begin to do something about these military people, if you think there cannot be military intervention in Nigeria, you are joking. For those of us who have witnessed this kind of beating and all this kind of invasion, we know that these guys don't respect civil authority. And that's why I kept on thinking the president is supposed to be the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. And when you ignore this, one day, we don't know what will happen.
So this is scary. Yeah, this is very scary. So, but what is the state of the health of the officers, of your officials that were picked up, right, and that were taken?
10 of our staff were hospitalized. The one at the Ikeja. The guys at Badagry, they are still hospitalized up to now. And the sad thing is that once this thing happened, the military people don't do anything. In the case of Air Force Base, they came, we are sorry. And that's it. For us, that is too little, too late. That is not even what should be the case. You can see their faces on camera.
These officers should be court-martialed. The military has a system.
Publicly.
The military has a system. No, the court-martial is totally... The court-martial is a private military matter. But it's a court of concurrent jurisdiction with a high court. Yes, a high court. So if we say you should file a civil suit now, that's the right appropriate body. Yes. But have you written briefing the chief of army staff of this? Yes, and so that as expected, or have you written to the president?
We have sent a petition to the chief of army staff. In the case of the Air Force Base, we've done all of that. Even the National Security Advisor is aware, because in fairness to him, he intervened in the case of the Air Force Base. I mean, even the Minister of Power came out to condemn what happened. But what we are saying is there must be consequences. Yes. Air Vice Marshal A.K. Ademulegun is still in charge. Air Commander Umar is still the best commander. We cannot continue to have this kind of scenario. And that is why, because they did it and nothing happened, the army officers at Topo in Badagry felt that they can do anything. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. Now, it is not the fault of Eco Disco that there was no light. It is because of the upgrade being done by Transmission Company of Nigeria. Should we be afraid to carry out or carry on with our legitimate business? Should we be scared every time we ask our staff to go and do their work? That's the problem.
These videos are the breakdown of
this is a lot of that. So are you going to sue for damages? Because this, can you imagine?
They are owing 4 billion. They've not paid 4 billion. You now want to sue for damages?
Yeah, they will add all of them now, because you can't just get away with this.
Look, the solution, unless our political leaders do not have the political will to sort out things in this country, the solution on this one is very simple.
Yes.
Those who have done this are people that can be identified. We know who they are. We know who sent them.
Yes.
So there is hierarchy in the military. It is very easy to trace. This is not about unknown soldiers that invaded Fela Anikulapo's residence in 1978. In fact, this is not about the mad dogs that beat up one of Chief M.K. Abila's sons in 1992, when the then chief of air staff said, "Oh, sorry, they are mad dogs." We thought we have done away with the area of mad dogs. I think we should let this country work. Our own is, look, if injury to one is injury to all, if something happens and everybody think it doesn't matter, one day they will come to your doorstep.
We'll take a quick break now. When we return,
Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son, Sheyi Tinubu, has praised his father as the greatest president the country has ever known, stating that he is the only leader who has created an economy that benefits everyone. He made a remark while speaking in Yobe State. Let's take a look.
They keep coming for me. They keep coming for my family. They keep coming for your father. They keep coming for Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the greatest president in the history of Nigeria. The only president that has carried young people along from when he was governor to when he became president. The only president that considered youth and student loans. The only president that's created a platform for young people to thrive. The only president that has created an economy that benefits everybody. The only president that is not trying to enrich his own pocket. And you're telling me, no.
All right there he was saying his father, the greatest president ever. Rufai, I guess I'll come to you and then Ayo really quickly on both.
Real quickly. Opinions are free. Facts are sacred. I don't have a problem with a son being his father's hype man, but I deal with facts. If you ask Grok to substantiate most of the facts he has said, Grok will say otherwise. I'm talking about machine learning. How much more? You don't even need Grok. We are here. I have suffered more hardship. The value of my naira has gone down. Minimum wage is not minimum for a lot of people. There's suffering and hunger, food prices, increase in electricity tariff that didn't change the lives of people. The availability of the power is a problem. So I do not think, and based on empirical facts, that President Tinubu is the greatest president.
All right, your thoughts.
But a son can be a hype man for his father. It's fine.
It's unexpected. I mean,
Yes.
they'll call him
But that's
the
really
B word
what's
if he didn't.
yes.
But the truth is that when you're dealing with, you're not dealing with illiterates. You're dealing with people who are feeling the pinch of this government. And I want to reiterate that the fact that we talk about the true state of the economy is not because we hate the president or we just want to criticize him. It is so that things can get better. Please feel the pulse of the people. How much is food in the market? Do people have more access to education? He says the economy has benefited people across different ages. That's not actually true. Young, old people are complaining. It being
Absolutely.
power. Please, let's take that feedback to the president so that we're not lying and the country is suffering.
But you know, when Sheikh Tinubu was in Yobe State engaging with the youth, I mean, you know that we did take this story where he was also just giving out
iftar,
food during iftar and Ramadan. Well, over the weekend, we saw Peter Obi. He joined the Muslim community in Onitsha, Anambra State, to break their Ramadan fast. Peter Obi, who is a former governor of the state, has won the hearts of many with a gesture, given that he is Christian. He was seen inside the Onitsha Central Mosque eating jollof rice in this video that has now gone viral. You know I love stories like this. I mean, kudos to Peter Obi. We also saw the Niger State governor at the time. I mean, I believe it was last month, singing in a church with Christian. I love to see this sort of interaction. Well, this is the sort of diversity we need in our nation building at this point. Well, let's head over to Delta State now, where the Olu of Warri, His Majesty, Ogiame Atuashe III, was in Ode Ishekiri, the ancestral capital of the Ishekiri, over the weekend to perform customary blessings upon the land. As part of his visit, the Olu, along with other Ishekiri youth, convened to continue discussions on the future direction and structural framework of the Ishekiri National Youth Council. In a video that has now gone viral, the Olu was seen riding a scooter through Ishekiri land in grand style. Let's take a look. That was so beautiful. Modern royalty. You know, he posted on IG stating this in his IG account. The Ogame's visit to Ode Ishekiri reaffirms the palace's commitment to heritage, progress, and youth empowerment, ensuring that both the land and its people remain strong and steadfast for generations to come. You know, this is what I love to see. Modern royalty. And I love the fact that he continues to engage the youth in this manner. Well, kudos to the Olu of Warri.
Ogiame.
That's who I shared the third. Well, all right. Well, before we end, but two good news reports. We'll start with Fene Osakwe.
Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi. Mo dúpẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin náà ti wo gbogbo nǹkan tí a gbé wá yìí. Ẹ rí nǹkan tí Ṣèyí sọ nípa bàbá ẹ̀. Ibo ni Shettima wà? Ibo ni Shettima wà? Ká wá rí Ṣèyí a ti ń rí nípò Shettima ń sìn. Ní ọjọ́ kìíní àná nígbà tá à ń sọ tàbí táwọn kan sọ wípé wọ́n ti sọ Èkó di handkerchief tán jù sínú àpò. Èkó nìkan kọ́ ló jẹ́ handkerchief ń sìn tán jù sínú àpò. Gbogbo èhó Nàìjíríà òun ló jù sínú àpò. Ṣebí bàbá sọ níbì kan wípé tóun ò bá ṣe nǹkan kan ẹ má jẹ́ kóun wọlé ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì. Ìgbà tán mọ̀ pé táwọn bá wọbẹ̀ lálákọ̀ọ́kọ́ kò sẹ́ni tó lè lé àwọn kúrò. Ohun tí ìgbà táwọn bá ṣe lẹ́ẹ̀kejì yẹn tán. A ṣáà rí president ní Áfíríkà yẹn náà tó sọ wípé kí ló sọ? Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. Láfikún fídíò yìí ní kẹ́ lè mọ̀ wípé gbogbo wa ní Áfíríkà a wà because tó bá sọ pé o wà nílùú òyìnbó ó lẹ́bí gbogbo wa la máa pè é. Ó lẹ́bí ní Nàìjíríà gbogbo wa láti wà nínú net tán ti kó wa sí bí ẹja. Àríró eléyìí rí afíndẹ́rù bọ́ lọ́rọ̀ ni. Àyàfi ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa pariwo. Ariwo wa ò tí ì tó pé tí ìran bí kankan kò yé yín but ta ló máa ṣe? Ṣé mi ni ṣé wọ ni? Èmi ò mọ̀. Àkókò wo ni? Ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ tá máa ní ìtúsílẹ̀? Aago mélòó ni? Ọjọ́ wo ni? Oṣù wo ni? Ọdún wo ni? Ta ló máa jẹ́? Ta ló máa wà ń bẹ̀? Ta ló máa ná flag náà sókè? Ṣé o mọ̀? Bá mi fi sínú comment section. Bọ̀ èmi mi ò mọ̀ bọ̀ mo mọ̀ pé ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Mi ò mọ gbogbo question tí mo béèrè yìí bọ̀ mo mọ̀ wípé ó ti di dandan kó ṣẹlẹ̀ torí pé kí ni ó ń ṣọmọ olókùú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a ní sí pẹ̀lú òkú ẹ̀. Ìyà yìí pọ̀ o. Ìyà yìí pọ̀. Bọ́lá Tinubu, Ìyálóde Tinubu, ìyàwó Tinubu, gateman Tinubu, ọmọ Tinubu, ajálé Tinubu, tọ́lẹ̀tì ilé Tinubu, sílì ilé Tinubu, láti bo síbo. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ṣàánú àwọn mẹ̀kúnnù. Wẹ́ ká tó ṣẹ́jú pẹ́ a máa mọ ibi tí gbogbo wọn tán dúró lé lórí. Bọ́ mo mọ̀ wípé a máa bọ́ nínú ẹ̀. Etí mo mú wá lọ́jọ́ títí òní tó bá make sense ẹ bá mi fílẹ̀ nínú comment section. Ojú òní ti wá ọ̀rọ̀ wa tó ti dá kò ní dìbànújẹ́. Àní bá wọn nípìn nínú aburú lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Àwọn ọmọ wa ní bá wọn nípìn nínú aburú. Àní rìn ní ọjọ́ ebi ń pọ̀ náà. Ìyá mi bá mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtàbúrò mi ẹ ṣé gan ni fún àkókò tẹ́ fi sílẹ̀ láti lè wá kí wa lórí ìkànnì aláyọ̀ wa yìí. Èmi ọmọ yín náà ni olólùfẹ́ yín Ayọ̀pẹ́yọ Dr. Zabby Talk Show. God bless you. One love. Bye for now.
This is good news to all. But first of all, write this number down. 1-845-293-8937. You will get through to Define Travels and Tours. They help you process and obtain USA work permit visa, tourism and visiting visa, vacation and cruises. Wow! The USA work permit visa allows you to legitimately work anywhere in USA once you arrive. Interesting. Call Divine Travels and Tours, New York, USA on 1-845-293-8937 or send email to divinetravelstours5@gmail.com. Divine Travels and Tours is tested, trusted, and reliable.